Make your partner your best friend forever, or BFF.
Hi, I'm Angie.
Hey, I'm Eddie.
Thanks for joining us at Life Squared.
Welcome to Life Squared, brought to you by the Perfectly Imperfect Network, from imperfect folk everywhere.
Make your partner your BFF. BFF, in case you don't know, is best friend forever. Now let me tell you what, confession here. 2 years ago, before this pandemic, I thought this was a really bad idea. Okay? I thought you should have your friends, your partner, your kids, everybody plays a different role. And to a certain extent, I don't think that's wrong. But I do think that the pandemic in relationships, and I'm actually quoting my son Ian, he said it either made your relationship better, having to spend all that time with one another,
Right.
or you're getting a divorce. or you're done with each other, you're moving out, you're moving on. And he said, this is the moment of truth. And he talked about him and his wife becoming, the bestest of friends.
Yeah.
And I thought that was true because, let me tell you, we've got 3 or 4 friends getting divorced right now. And we've got friends that definitely their relationships have flourished. Ours has flourished.
Yeah.
And I can honestly say for the first time, we've been together how long? You always keep track of that, I forget.
Well, we're up to 42 years now together.
Together, yeah. We've been married not quite that long.
37.
Yeah. I met him when I was 19. Okay? I'm 59, so it's a long time.
More than just yesterday.
Yeah. I can say for the first time in all that time, we're friends.
Yeah.
We're best friends. Probably best friends, would you say?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so how do you make that happen? And best friends also does not mean you don't have other friends, okay? I don't want to suggest that makes you exclusive.
No.
Maybe exclusive as partners or, marriage
Right.
partners or lovers, but maybe not, not friends. So, number 1, accept each other unconditionally. We have a video about unconditional love.
Right.
And that's what you got to do. It doesn't mean you don't get mad at them. It doesn't mean that you don't work on problems. But what it means is you don't hate them because they're not perfect. Remember, this is the Perfectly Imperfect Network.
Oh,
We
yeah.
talk a lot about this.
Oh, yeah.
And unconditional love is like the way that you accept imperfection.
Everybody has their idiosyncrasies.
Except me.
Besides you.
No, I've got a lot of them. But
And you just accept them, and it's okay. It's
absolutely.
okay.
It's okay. You accept them. Like I said, that doesn't mean you don't work on them. And that doesn't mean you let someone mistreat you.
Right.
Okay, I don't want people to
Not
take
to be
that too far.
confused.
Yeah. Number 2, listen and make sure it's coming across. Okay, when I tell Eddie something, I really want to know that he understands what I said. And he didn't half hear it, didn't understand, because a lot of conclusions, a lot of bad things can happen just because somebody didn't quite understand. So make sure whatever you're saying is coming across. But that also means that when the other person's trying to tell you something, you got to be present and a good listener. We got a video for good listeners.
Yeah, we do.
So try to make sure you do that, right?
Right.
And if you need a hearing aid, wear it.
Yes.
That helps with that number 2. Okay?
Yes, it does.
Number 3, don't judge work on analyzing, okay? Instead of jumping to conclusions, analyze the situation and come up with a solution.
Yeah.
I might, judge how you make, I don't know, what are you going to make? Some steak?
Yeah.
Okay,
Or-
make a steak. And instead of
Or
judging
chili.
you, chili.
Chili. How many people make chili the same?
Exactly.
Very few.
Exactly. But if there's a problem, like the beans are giving you too much gas, you might analyze and work on a solution.
If it's too
You know, my mother-in-law taught me to put baking soda in.
works.
It works. Live your life like taking care of the problems with the chili.
Yeah.
Come up with solutions instead of being so judgmental. And don't judge people that you have no business judging. You know,
Right.
your neighbor's life only affects you if they're over in your yard or they don't take care of the dandelions.
Yeah.
Okay? Their marriage does not affect you.
Right.
So, at least it should. Okay, number 4. Request what you want or you need. Don't assume someone can read your mind. I mean, if it's hugs, kisses, help, you know, some days you just need a hug. You know?
Yeah.
You had a crappy day. You know, I had one of those days the other day. Everything kept hitting me. You know, wrong. There was no real big crisis, but there were problems everywhere I turned.
Yeah.
There was fire to put out. And by the time Eddie got home, I was just like, okay, first of all, I don't want to cook dinner. We need to go get something, and I need a hug.
Yeah.
You know? It's okay. It's okay to ask for that.
That's right.
Number 5, give each other some space when they need it. Sometimes you just need to be alone.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I just want to go up and read a magazine. Sometimes I just need to go in and do something on the computer. Sometimes I just need to not talk. You're the same way.
Yeah. Just
Yes.
sometimes you just need to sit there and just unwind.
Yeah, you're
a
less
little.
like that than I am, really. But, you know,
Unwind.
whatever you need. Number 6, agree to disagree sometimes. You're not going to agree on everything. Why? Because we're all imperfect.
That's right.
And you know what? And sometimes they're just in the right answer.
No, they're
You
in
know,
the right
There's
answer.
more than one right answer, too.
Exactly.
So agree to disagree, you know?
Yep.
Especially if politics or intricate parts of religion are, you know, coming up constantly. I like it when people agree about what to do about their kids. I think you should try to work through that and come
Right.
to maybe, you know, you can agree to disagree about when it comes to handling it. You should come to that happy medium, that balance, you know,
Right.
that you can both be okay with.
Oh, sure.
A compromise, right?
Sure.
Number 7, make decisions jointly. Okay. And, you know, especially when it comes to money.
Yeah.
It works out. It works out. Every week we kind of talk about, okay,
What are we
what are we
going
going
to
to
do
do
this
with
week?
this week? But what are we going to do, you know, that costs money? We talk about that.
Yep.
If we're making a big purchase, this just happened the other day.
Yeah.
You know, we're talking about buying this island thing. And, you know, it's a little bit pricey, not terribly so. And we agreed on which one. But I didn't feel like we had agreed, okay, go ahead and buy it. So I didn't.
Yeah.
The darn thing went up $50
Yeah.
in one day,
Oops.
you know. So we should have kind of finished the conversation. We didn't.
We didn't go forward.
Yeah, so that was kind of a costly one. But I think when you make decisions together about kids' money and, you know, about the house,
Right.
you know, I mean, there's certain parts of your personal life that I don't feel like you have to make a decision about. I don't feel like you have to ask you what I need to wear,
Right.
you know.
Sure.
You know, but there are a lot of household decisions that should be made jointly.
You bet.
So, number 8, make time when your partner needs you. There are times when people really need you. It's important. They need you to be there when you're accepting an award, or they need you to be there when you're getting a surgery, or, you know, when you're just having a bad day. Be prepared to make time for that. And that's not always going to be easy because
No.
you have a job, you have customers, you have, you know, it's probably not going to be every day. If you've got a good, stable partner, you know, that may be like once, twice a year. Maybe less than that they really need you to
Right.
make a moment for them. You know, they might go 2 or 3 years not need you at all, and then in 1 year need you several times.
Right.
We've kind of had that because we've had to go out of town for doctor's visits and stuff. And we kind of had years where not one time
Not one.
did we need. So, you know what? It varies.
Yep.
It varies. Number 9, most important, play together, laugh together.
Yep.
Laugh, laugh, laugh.
Laugh, laugh.
Laugh is great medicine. Laugh is great bonding. Lots of sex happens after laughter and marriages and relationships. So that's a good one to have. Just don't break a rib.
Yeah,
So
yeah. And it can happen.
it can happen. We had a laughing incident that got me breaking a rib.
Yeah.
So anyway, make your partner your BFF. We hope this helps you out. And we hope you and your partner enjoyed watching this video. And thanks for joining us here at Life Squared. Peace everywhere, especially the Ukraine right now.
We really appreciate you joining us today at Life Squared on the Perfectly Imperfect Network. To get more content, please consider subscribing. If you have any questions or feedback, we'd love to hear from you in the comments section. Thanks for watching.